The following is a paid advertisement for National Grants Conferences.
Hello, I'm Suzanne Huang, and I'm here to tell you that there are billions and billions of dollars set aside by the government for home ownership, real estate developing, and business.
I got a grant for $28,000. No money down, take equity out of the buildings, leave the closing table with over $20,000, and double my cash flow income for the next year.
The complex came about $130,000 worth of government grants and matching funds.
The government grant, loan, and subsidy system can make it possible for you to buy your own home even though you don't have the down payment, or start or expand your own business even though you don't have the money.
I got me an actual grant of $35,000 towards the purchase of my home. Basically, the grant is free.
Less than 30 days, we obtained our first grant for $110,000. The grants are all free. There's, we don't have to pay it back.
They gave me $50,000. And the best part about it, I made a lot of money after that, and I didn't have to pay that grant back.
How about becoming a real estate investor, even if you don't have the money, using government programs?
I've gotten 3 free grants. All of this money is free and clear, and I don't have to pay any of it back.
The worst deal, we made $40,000. My mother brought it to my attention that we had made more money in one day than most people make in a year.
Well, stay with us because today you're going to learn how to change the direction of your entire life. We're here with authors Mike and Irene Milan of National Grants Conferences, who have created a national organization that teaches how you can profit from the government grant, loan, and subsidy system. Also joining us today is former United States Congressman and Minister J.C. Watts, Jr. He held the 4th-ranking leadership position in the United States House of Representatives and has participated in many committee endeavors with Presidents Clinton and Bush. Congressman Watts has been in public service for 14 years. Also joining us today is Dennis Foreman, former Deputy General Counsel of the United States Treasury Department. Hello, everyone.
Hello. Hi, Suzanne.
Thank you for being here. So, Irene, tell me what the government grant, loan, and subsidy system is all about.
Well, the government funds programs for first-time home ownership, for real estate redevelopment, and for small business. And the way the funding goes, it starts at the federal level, it trickles down to the state, the county, and then the local levels. That would be the city and municipalities. And it usually takes the form of grants, low interest rate loans, or subsidies.
Really? How much money is available to us?
To give you an idea, the entire grant system for 2003 was $384 billion. But what's interesting about this chart is it started in 1980. This is by the Federal Index, and it starts out with $91 billion. And every year it just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Now the point of it is that it doesn't matter whether there's a Republican or a Democrat in the administration, as the president. The money continues to increase over the years.
That is unbelievable. $384 billion
for the entire
of money
system
is available. So what exactly is a grant?
A grant is money that you get for specific reasons, that if you do the specific reasons, you do not have to pay them back. It's almost like free money.
Okay, Congressman Watts. Is this for real? Because I'm always a healthy skeptic, and it sounds too good to be true, doesn't it?
Well, I think sometimes it's good to be a healthy skeptic. I don't think that's bad. However, I think what Mike has said is very important. And what you said, if it's real, if it's realistic, there's real dollars for real people for real reasons. And so it is available.
So
but again, it's difficult. I mean, the money is there. The government wants to do it, but the government doesn't have an outreach program. They won't come to my little farm and say, Dennis, we've got some money for you. You've got to go out there and learn about what you're after and go after it.
But you have to remember that the government wants to expand the economy. When you expand the economy, you create jobs, and you build more income for the government because they have more tax revenue. And this money is available to help expand the economy, whether it's first-time homebuyer program, whether it's a program to expand businesses, to increase jobs. The money's available. The question is that the people do not know how to find this money, how to get that available. And what we do in National Grants is we show people how to take advantage of this money.
I was able to get $28,000 through grants. Of the $28,000, I have to pay zero money back.
I do not have to pay the money back. It's a full grant. It is a $10,000 grant through the state that I received with no interest and no payback.
See, the super wealthy in this country have been using it for years, the grant loan and subsidy system. What we're trying to do is make the same system available to the average person. You know, it's available. The question is they have to know how to get it, how to qualify for it, and basically to take action.
So you're saying that this money is just there. The government has billions and billions and billions of dollars, and it's available to everybody, but everyone doesn't know how to apply for it, and that's why it's not being used.
It's purposely available. I mean, it's not lying there sort of by accident. It's directed by Congress and by the administration to help the economy of the country, as Mike was saying earlier. And it's there. A person has to look at their own needs, particularly financial, and then determine if there's a program that might fit it and find out if they themselves are eligible, and then apply and go through the process to try to get the money.
The government's always done a poor job in helping the little fella navigate the system to know how to do it. And in the end, the little fella says, it's too complicated, it's too bureaucratic, it's too much trouble, and the big people or the big companies are the ones that ended up taking advantage of the loan and subsidy program.
So what would you say to somebody who says, I can't afford to buy a home?
Well, if they're a renter right now, they can't afford not to buy a home because the government's providing the down payment to buy the home, even money for closing costs. The interest rates are so favorable. In fact, probably in many cases, their mortgage payment will be less than their rent payment.
And to get this information, people should go to these conferences. Who in particular should attend?
Basically, you know, everybody should attend the conferences. I mean, number one, if you don't have your first home, you should definitely attend, because you're already paying someone else's rent. You're paying your landlord's mortgage payments. Number two, you know, if you already own a home and you want to become an investor, because really, we believe the biggest way of creating wealth in this country is understanding how to make money in real estate. You should attend, because it will teach you how to use government programs to rehab properties, to get guaranteed rents, etc. And number three, if you're in business for yourself or want to be in business for yourself, there's a lot of programs available. Take advantage of some of the subsidies, some of the programs that are available that you can take advantage of immediately.
So like Mike said, there's really no excuse. We're going to take a break right now so that you can find out how to attend one of these conferences coming to your area now. And when we get back, we're going to look into how many of you may be able to get government money even if you have credit problems. Also, we're going to learn about government programs that are available right now for small businesses. Stay with us.
These are real programs. Congress has appropriated the money for these. It's out there. It's difficult to put all these programs together unless somebody's doing it for you. It's opportunity money. The people who've done the testimonials are real people. You want the opportunity, it's there, but it's up to you.
Make plans to attend the National Grants Introductory Conference coming to your area this week only. Discover the free money grant, loan, and subsidy programs available to you right now. At the conference, you will learn how you may qualify for free money or low-interest loans, to get down payment assistance for your first home, to fix up or improve your existing home, to fix up or improve investment property, to expand your existing business, to start your own business, how to get an IRS tax credit of $1,500 to $2,500 a year for as long as you have a mortgage, how you might qualify to get your own home or business, even if you've had bad credit, little money, or even a bankruptcy in your past. Plus, this special bonus. Call now and make reservations to attend this conference and receive this valuable free home study course that includes making money with government grants, making money with government auctions, making money with government foreclosures, making money with government tax lien certificates. This information in these free books could be worth thousands of dollars. Remember, seating is limited. Attend a conference in your area now. Call the number on your screen, and if the number is busy, please try again.
I think it's a natural question to ask, is the National Grants Conference for real? Having served 8 years in the United States House of Representatives, I can say to you that there are real dollars for real people for real reasons, to help people open the gateway to the future for them and their families, their kids and their grandkids, to create home ownership, to create jobs, to expand a business, to start a business. You'll never know if it works for you unless you get off the couch, sign up, and come to the conference. I hope you'll do that. I think it's an opportunity that you can take advantage of.
Reserve a seat at the National Grants Conference in your area. But remember, seating is limited, so call the toll-free number on the screen now. Saturday, June 26, 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. at the Martin House Hotel and Lilly Conference Center, 1801 West 86th Street, Indianapolis. Sunday, June 27th, 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. at the Adams Mark Indianapolis Airport, 2544 Executive Drive, Indianapolis. Monday, June 28th, 1 and 7 p.m. at the Four Points by Sheraton, Indianapolis East, 7701 East 42nd Street, Indianapolis. And Tuesday, June 29th, 1 and 7 p.m. at the University Inn Conference Center and Suites, 3001 Northwestern Avenue, West Lafayette.
Welcome back. We're talking to Mike and Irene Milan of National Grants Conferences, Congressman J.C. Watts, and Dennis Foreman about government loans, grants, and subsidies. Okay, so we've seen how you can buy your own home, but how do you start or expand a business?
Well, the government has a lot of programs. They've initiated things called empowerment zones, enterprise communities, even now renewal communities in urban areas as well as in rural areas. And these are programs that they provide money to small business to hire people or to redevelop the area for real estate investors.
So it's not just that a person could qualify, but a property could qualify, a business could qualify. Is that what you're saying?
The property will actually qualify for certain grant programs. So no matter how bad your credit is, you can still qualify.
I'm a single parent, and I had terrible credit. I went to a National Grants Conference seminar where they showed me how to clean up my credit. I got a first-time home buyers program where I paid no money down, and I now own a beautiful townhome with $16,000 equity. I also learned about investment properties, and I'm proud to say that I am an owner of an investment property with $47,000 equity, and I now get a residual income of $200 a month.
At that time, I discovered different ways to clear up our credit problems and also different government programs to assist first-time buyers.
So it's just amazing the opportunities that are out there. In fact, redevelopment areas historically appreciate at a far faster rate than other areas. So people who invest in redevelopment areas tend to make a lot more money than people who just invest, you know, in a normal house in the suburbs or in cities. Just amazing.
Is there an income level that you have to be at in order to qualify?
And we discovered we can help people who make maybe $20,000, $25,000 a year on the low side. To people who make multi-million dollars a year on the upper side, we can be their intermediary. You know, we can educate them to what programs are available that will help them meet their specific needs.
Okay, I understand what a loan is, and now I understand what a grant is, but what exactly is a subsidy?
Well, a subsidy could be a tax credit the government provides to small business. It could be in the form of equipment that they provide the small business. We had one of our students go out, take our conference, learned everything he needed to know, and he went out there and applied for a $110,000 grant, got it.
We applied, and we were very surprised within a very short amount of time, in less than 30 days, we obtained our first grant for $110,000. And to continue on with more grants, which is estimated around $500,000 is what this is all going to end up with. The grants are all free. There's, you know, we don't have to pay it back.
And you also have programs that are available, right, for women, for minorities, and for physically challenged. Is that correct?
Well, yes. In business, if you're a woman or a minority, there are many programs available to you. They basically open up those programs.
Well, I'm both, so
right.
That would be very helpful.
In fact, JC and I were talking a little earlier about the statistics. I mean, right now, small business is what? Is it 40%?
That's right, female. 40% small businesses today are female, 15% are minorities, and if you take, you reference subsidies, if you take and, you know, maybe start a business or have a portion of your business that's set aside to employ physically challenged, you can get, you know, government assistance there, a subsidy, loans, etc. So there's a whole lot of things available for those different small businesses out there, but again, you have to know how to navigate the system to get to that point that you can take advantage of it.
We were able to get $125,000 of startup money and another $15,000 of grant money. And at this time, we're in the process of expanding the business further into building our own facility.
There's another great way of making money. That's government contracts. You know, the government buys trillions of dollars in goods and services, and many of the agencies are mandated.
I think the amount is 25%.
They have to. 25% of the contracts have to go to small businesses. And if people understand how that works, you know, that's just a way of making some extra money. You know, because if you remember, not only can the government help you give you the money through grants, loans, or subsidies, they can also give you contracts to offer your goods and services to. So, I mean, it's nice to have a business, but it's also nice to know you might have a source coming in and the government could be that source.
A lot of small businesses don't succeed because they don't have the proper information. I think NGC was effective in teaching me how to do business with the government. And if I can do business with the government, everybody can do business with the government.
And is this something that you have taken advantage of yourselves?
Well, yes. In fact, we have our customer service. When we went out and located our building that we wanted to establish it in, we went to an empowerment zone. And by doing that, we were able to get tax credits for every employee that we hired. Now, we're recently been getting grant money for training, so we can actually get the money that we're not out of pocket, we're paying it. The government's giving us money to train our employees.
And is it possible that people were turned down by other programs, but they qualify for something here?
Yeah, in fact, there's a couple programs that if you've already been turned down, that's the criteria to be able to be accepted into the program.
Really?
So if the lenders have turned you down, the government has programs that allow you to then go into the financing.
That's wonderful. Well, we are going to take a break now so you can find out how to attend one of the conferences coming to your area now. And when we come back, we're going to talk about money that's available to investors, even if they don't have any, or the knowledge of how to get it. And the best part is, you may not have to pay it back. Also, we're going to talk about how rich people like Donald Trump and Ross Perot use government money to add to their riches. We'll be right back.
Make plans to attend the National Grants Introductory Conference coming to your area this week only. Discover the free money grant, loan, and subsidy programs available to you right now. At the conference, you will learn how you may qualify for free money or low-interest loans, to get down payment assistance for your first home, to fix up or improve your existing home, to fix up or improve investment property, to expand your existing business, to start your own business, how to get an IRS tax credit of $1,500 to $2,500 a year for as long as you have a mortgage, how you might qualify to get your own home or business, even if you've had bad credit, little money, or even a bankruptcy in your past. Plus, this special bonus. Call now and make reservations to attend this conference and receive this valuable free home study course that includes making money with government grants, making money with government auctions, making money with government foreclosures, making money with government tax lien certificates. This information in these free books could be worth thousands of dollars. Remember, seating is limited. Attend a conference in your area now. Call the number on your screen, and if the number is busy, please try again.
By now you know the government grant, loan, and subsidy programs are real. Why aren't you taking advantage of them? Because you don't know about it. Your first step to finding out how to take advantage of these programs is calling the number on the screen. Come on down to the conference. Learn what these programs are all about. Start taking action and changing your lives.
Reserve a seat at the National Grants Conference in your area. But remember, seating is limited, so call the toll-free number on the screen now. Saturday, June 26, 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. at the Martin House Hotel and Lilly Conference Center, 1801 West 86th Street, Indianapolis. Sunday, June 27th, 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. at the Adams Mark Indianapolis Airport, 2544 Executive Drive, Indianapolis. Monday, June 28th, 1 and 7 p.m. at the Four Points by Sheraton, Indianapolis East, 7701 East 42nd Street, Indianapolis. And Tuesday, June 29th, 1 and 7 p.m. at the University Inn Conference Center and Suites, 3001 Northwestern Avenue, West Lafayette.
Welcome back. We're talking to Mike and Irene Milan of National Grants Conferences, Congressman J.C. Watts, and Dennis Foreman about government loans, grants, and subsidies. Now, we're also talking about how rich people like Donald Trump, Ross Perot, you were talking about Magic Johnson, they've all done this successfully?
Oh, yes. The super wealthy have known about these programs for a long time.
Basically, we show people how to take advantage of the secrets of the super wealthy, these government contracts, the government grants, government subsidies, and bring it down so the ordinary people can almost even the playing field, so they understand how the system works, so they can take advantage of it.
People suffer from a lack of knowledge.
Right.
I think when people are knowledgeable about how to do it, how to navigate the system, they know what's available to them. And not only that, they open the gateway to the future for themselves and for their families when they start a business or expand a business and create jobs. When you own a home, you have a stake in the system. I think government, that's a good thing for the government to be involved in. We all are taxpayers. People watching this, they are taxpayers. There's no such thing as government money. The only way the government can get money into the system is to take it from us.
Right, so it's our money.
So
it's very important to understand it's our money, and it's the way we can get our money back.
And don't you think it's part of the American dream to own your own home or to start a business or to become an investor? I mean, don't you think that really boosts people's self-esteem?
We made $20,000 on that home. In a short time after that, we bought a second home. It took 2 weeks to fix it up, and then we sold that. We made $12,000 on that one. It went so well that it was kind of surprising how easy it was.
What's scary to me is the fact that you have all these older age people in this country right now. They're not prepared for retirement, and they're retiring. They're forced to work in their 70s and 80s, and it's just a shame to see the fact they have to work at fast food franchises or anything else just to survive.
Or bad groceries.
Or bad groceries.
Because they haven't prepared for retirement properly.
Exactly, and that's not necessary.
And this could help them.
Definitely.
So for someone who wants to start their own small business, are there just piles and piles of paperwork?
There doesn't have to be. I brought an example of one program. This is the Low Doc program. It's one page. You submit it to the lender. The government has a process that in as little as 36 hours you can get an approval.
Really? And how much money could you get?
$150,000. Now, this is an example where the government has really cut through the red tape on this program.
Well, I think many times when people hear something like this, and as you said earlier, they think, well, that's too good to be true. I can take some, you know, fantasy idea, fantasy concept, and go and get money from the government.
Right.
Well, it has to be realistic. Mike and Irene have talked about real estate. Real estate is something tangible. You get your arms and hands around it, you can feel it, you can touch it, you can see it. That's something that's realistic. You know, taking investment or business into some underserved community, that's something that's tangible, that's realistic. So if it's realistic, there's real dollars for real people for real reasons. And again, that's a good thing for the government to be involved in.
In 6 months' time, we raised $12 million in in-kind contributions from the private sector, from the government, and from other entities that all had grants and contracts.
And have received $22,000 in grants and loans without no money out of my pocket, with minimal effort.
To me, everyone should go to this conference because I don't know a single person who doesn't want to own their own home or start their own business or invest in some real estate. I mean, because of how empowering it is. Would you agree with that?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we feel that everyone should come. If you're a renter, you should come and learn about the home ownership programs. If you're a real estate investor, to learn how the government will give you money to rehabilitate. And these areas that are basically targeted for rehabilitation, they actually improve beautifully, and you can make a lot of money on them. So you should come to those kind of conferences we're sharing. Last of all, you know, the small businesses, if we can give the information of how to utilize the system, to be able to get contracts, to be able to get funding, to expand your business, it's a beautiful thing.
I mean, I can't see why anybody doesn't want to attend. I mean, the opportunities are out there. The money's there. The only reason why people are not taking advantage of this is because they don't want to get off their rear ends and do it. I mean, think of it. You have to take a step forward. The first step forward should be to call the number that's on your screen right now. Make a reservation, and then get off your rear ends and actually do it.
One phone call could completely change your life if you're willing to get off the couch, just pick up the phone, make a call, and go to this conference and empower yourself with knowledge, right?
You have everything to gain and nothing to lose, really.
Remember, knowledge plus action equals wealth. But you have to combine them together. You have to have the knowledge. And once you get the knowledge, the most important thing then is you have to take action. And people will do that. They can become wealthy. The sky's the limit.
And so I understand grants and subsidies. Are there also loans where you wouldn't have to pay any interest?
Yes, in fact, there are many programs. One, in fact, I like is called the Forgiven Loan, where it's at 0% interest. And if you, let's say, in real estate, keep the property for 5, 7, 15 years, whatever the program designates, that loan is totally forgiven. No payback whatsoever.
We don't have to pay any of our grant back and none of our loan as long as we live in the house.
Wow. Even as a healthy skeptic, I'm going to have to check this out myself. We are going to take a break right now so that you can find out how to attend one of these conferences coming to your area now.
Make plans to attend the National Grants Introductory Conference coming to your area this week only. Discover the free money grant, loan, and subsidy programs available to you right now. At the conference, you will learn how you may qualify for free money or low-interest loans, to get down payment assistance for your first home, to fix up or improve your existing home, to fix up or improve investment property, to expand your existing business, to start your own business, how to get an IRS tax credit of $1,500 to $2,500 a year for as long as you have a mortgage, how you might qualify to get your own home or business, even if you've had bad credit, little money, or even a bankruptcy in your past. Plus, this special bonus. Call now and make reservations to attend this conference and receive this valuable free home study course that includes making money with government grants, making money with government auctions, making money with government foreclosures, Making money with government tax lien certificates. This information in these free books could be worth thousands of dollars. Remember, seating is limited. Attend a conference in your area now. Call the number on your screen, and if the number is busy, please try again.
I think it's a natural question to ask, is the National Grants Conference for real? Having served 8 years in the United States House of Representatives, I can say to you that there are real dollars for real people for real reasons. To help people open the gateway to the future for them and their families, their kids and their grandkids, to create home ownership, to create jobs, to expand a business, to start a business. You'll never know if it works for you unless you get off the couch, sign up, and come to the conference. I hope you'll do that. I think it's an opportunity that you can take advantage of.
Reserve a seat at the National Grants Conference in your area. But remember, seating is limited, so call the toll-free number on the screen now. Saturday, June 26, 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. at the Martin House Hotel and Lilly Conference Center, 1801 West 86th Street, Indianapolis. Sunday, June 27th, 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. at the Adams Mark Indianapolis Airport, 2544 Executive Drive, Indianapolis. Monday, June 28th, 1 and 7 p.m. at the Four Points by Sheraton, Indianapolis East, 7701 East 42nd Street, Indianapolis. And Tuesday, June 29th, 1 and 7 p.m. at the University Inn Conference Center and Suites, 3001 Northwestern Avenue, West Lafayette.
Okay, we're back. Any final thoughts, Dennis?
Well, yes, I would just note that the government has the money. They want to do it, but you've got to go out for it yourself. You've got to stand up and take some action on your own to get involved.
Great. How about you, J.C.?
Well, Suzanne, again, real people have real dollars available to them for real reasons. If they're realistic, I don't care if you're a football player, a quarterback, a business person, a congressman, the more knowledge you have of your profession or what you're trying to accomplish, the better off you're going to be.
And it's our money.
It's our money.
We're
That's
just taking
right.
it back. Right. What about you, Irene?
Well, I want to encourage everyone to come down to the conference. If they're renting, they should definitely come because it's crazy not to go and buy your first home when the government's giving you the down payment. If you're a real estate investor, there's money available, small business, the opportunities, they just go on and on. And I especially want to have husbands and wives come down because I see in this future country right now, people are looking towards retirement. And it's getting more difficult. In fact, I think the latest statistic now is that people were thinking they're going to retire at 65. They're pumping that up to 72 now, where they're saying it's going to be 72 before people will be able to afford. And even at that retirement, it may not be a very quality of life that we're all used to. So by getting into these programs and learning how to start a business or expand your business, get into real estate. It only takes a few properties, but those few properties in the long run will pay off big time in your retirement. It will be giving you the money that you're going to need for your children's education, for your retirement, for things that you want to do, your vacations.
And it'll give you peace of mind, too.
Peace of mind.
Absolutely. How about you, Mike?
Yeah, I just want to challenge people here. You know, everybody now knows these programs are real. The money's real. The question is, are you going to go and grab it? Are you going to go and take advantage of it? And the first step towards moving forward is calling the number that's on the screen. And after you call, you have to come down. And after you come down, you have to go out there and take action. If you're willing to do that, you can change your life. Your future is riding on your decisions.
Thank you so much to Mike and Irene Milan, to Congressman J.C. Watson, to Dennis Foreman. I have learned so much, and this might be a good time for you to pick up the phone, like Mike just said, and make reservations to attend the conference.